We all know the Upper Peninsula is home to some of the most beautiful places on Earth. That's why we live here. Millions of acres of forests, miles and miles of scenic trails, and waterfalls galore. In many places, these trails and waterfalls aren't the most easily accessible for everyone. Now there is one spectacular waterfall that is a little easier to get to.
There we go. Well done. It's a beautiful fall UP day. We couldn't have picked a better day to enjoy God's beauty.
Today is a very exciting day for the North Country Trail, the Peter Wolf chapter. We've got funding that we were given to reroute this trail from US 45 down to the Kun de Kun Falls and the big bridge over the Baltimore River. It's about a 1.5 mile walk. That used to be a clay-filled, muddy, slimy, slippery walk. It was a very difficult trail to come down here, and it's such a popular trail that it was very difficult to come down here. People would lose their shoes because it was so sticky and slippery. So now it's a beautiful, easily walked trail with aggregate gravel and a lot of boardwalks and a couple of little bridges. It'll be real easy to come down here with your family now. People had switched to doing this a lot in the wintertime because it was such a slimy mess in the summertime.
I'm one of those who hikes out here more in the winter to avoid the clay and mud. Kun de Kun Falls, also known to some as Baltimore Falls, is located off Highway 45, about 8 miles north of Bruce Crossing in the western UP. It's within the Ottawa National Forest on a section of the North Country Trail.
You know, you've got thousands of miles of trail that run from North Dakota all the way to Vermont. But this section is very special because of the fact, some of the trails have better access to the major roads. This one's got great access, and it's going to get utilized more frequently by a myriad of people, which then the more people that know about it are going to hopefully go to other sections of the trail.
It's just a changed environment out here. Also, just because of that work, it really helps to protect the resource. Before, because people were trying to avoid those not very friendly areas, they would do damage, and it just kept spreading and spreading and spreading. And so now it can be contained, people can stay on the trail. It's just really a win-win all around. I think it has made a lot of people proud and a lot of people very, very happy, which is wonderful when that happens.
We worked on the trail through the summer and fall, design-wise, of 2018. And this summer, 2019, the contractor, WR Construction from Negaunee, was hired to actually do the improvements on the trail. Between all of the rain and the muddy ground, it was quite a challenge for them, but I think they did a really nice job. So it was a real partnership. It was a cool thing between state, federal, and local groups working together to really do something cool here.
It was definitely an all-hands approach, and because of that, it's just been so successful. There were different funding sources that were used to do the improvements on this trail. The Michigan Natural Resources Trust Fund, the Iron Bale Trail Program, National Forest Service Challenge Grant Program, and then also the Ottawa National Forest. And all of those contributed different types of money and labor in order to make this happen.
Now that the trail has been improved, I can see myself walking out here more often in the summer and fall months, and I hope other people will too. The more time you can spend enjoying the outdoors here in the UP, the better.
This is about the physical health, but also the mental health that spawns from the physical exertion and the sounds of the falls behind us and the smell of the woods here in the fall. I mean, this is who we are as human beings.
Today there was a gentleman who hiked the trail who had developed accessibility issues and could no longer come here who came here many times prior to that, and today he was able to come back out here. So that's really the goal, and that's really the reward, that people can visit places like this that otherwise wouldn't be able to.